Habitica, like we talked about this before. This is such a good app.
Yes.
It's like it's a habit tracker, and like I've literally on Habitica right now. I put like so this experiment I'm doing for a week of no TV, just and so I've got a log on here. So I know if I go watch TV in like 2 hours, I know that or whatever, like in the evening, I know like okay, I don't want to do that now because I know I want to do this 1 week experiment, see what happens. Maybe do it for 2 weeks, and then like maybe probably just end up like instead of watching like however many hours I was watching a day, maybe like only at 1 hour a day or like however much I decide to do. And but yeah, I think that but this app is really good for habit tracking. Like I've got all my habits here, and it's just become since I started using it, it's been like 10 times, not 10 times, but just more consistent in general. Like
Yeah.
in general things that I'm trying to like do more consistently.
Yeah, to give a bit of a background, like Habitica is basically just like a video game, but the whole basis of the game is that you progress, and winning the game basically in essence is like by picking up good like productive habits. So it's basically just a really good way of, I mean, especially for myself, because I absolutely love video games and I have like my whole life. So it's like a great way for me to channel that love for video games and the pleasure you can get from it, and then translate that into your own personal life. Habitica was one of the probably the reason that I went to the gym so consistently, because it was one of my big like ticking off that box on the app, and then you get that like you see like the little XP boost and the health or whatever. I don't know what exactly it gives you. I never really paid attention to be honest. But every time you ticked it off and you finish that gym session, you're just like, yes, it just feels amazing.
Yeah, it's like really you get the like you start with like level 1 and you have to like it's like a video. This is like it used to be called Habit RPG or something like that. And it's like because it's like a video game. So you start with your character at level 1, and then you're like the more habits you do, the more XP you get, and you level up, and you can get more armor and more all that kind of stuff, which is it's pretty cool.
That is a really cool app, and I think it's a good way to start. Again, I think like Habitica is kind of that way where you can turn, and it kind of puts that barrier between you and your like addictions or your habits or the bad ones, right? So if you're trying to stop doing something, for example, or you're trying to do something, even you've put that like stepping stone in the way where it's like, I have to, if I do this, I'm sacrificing my Habitica, and you know your poor little like adorable character is going to end up suffering.
Yeah,
you know, in a virtual sense.
Yeah.
So it's like it kind of puts that buffer between you and whatever it is you're trying to do, and it makes you. It's either going to like stop you from doing whatever it is, or motivate you more to not do it and or do it, depending on if it's a positive or negative thing you're trying to do.
Yeah, exactly. And you can create accountability, like because we set up like they call it like a party in the app. It's like you can add like your friends. That was like what 3 to 5 of us or something like that. Whereas like you create challenges, and then like or quests, they call it quests, and then like and if someone doesn't check off their daily habit, then everyone can lose their XP. So it kind of creates that accountability. It's like, oh, I need to get this done, because like it's not just I'm not just doing it for myself now I have to like do it for the other people that are here as well. So yeah, kind of creates that accountability, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, no, 100%. Because I just remember it being really funny. Like with one of our friends, I was like, "Sorry, guys, I didn't make it to the gym today." And they were like, "No, quickly go, you still have time." Yeah, no, really good app. Really would recommend it.